Alright, we're talking about area of parallelograms. You can see here I have a parallelogram, and parallelograms, you probably have noticed this before, but it looks like you could divide it up into a triangle here, and if we drew a triangle up over this way, it would be two triangles and a rectangle. Well, when you're finding the area of a parallelogram, you're actually going to use that idea to figure out the formula. So the formula for a parallelogram, it's not something you need to memorize necessarily. You'll be provided the formula, but it's area equals base times height. And the reason being is you'll see down here on this rectangle, all I did with this rectangle, I took that part of the triangle that was missing, I dragged it over to the other side. So this triangle right here, I just kind of moved that over to this side of the parallelogram, and now all of a sudden you can see it clearly, it becomes a rectangle. So that's, we know rectangles, their formula is area equals base times height as well. That's kind of how we derive that formula. And so one other thing I want you to understand about parallelograms, we know the formula is base times height. So if I had three measurements here, what would be the base and height? We've got 5 inches, 4 inches, and 8 inches. It's important to understand that this right angle here is critical. The base always meets the height at a right angle. So this would be your height, and then this lower part here would be your base. So this 5 inches, in terms of finding the area, it's not going to be needed. The 5 inches would be good if we were finding the perimeter. So we would just multiply, our height would be 4 inches, like I said. So we would have area equals 8 times 4. And that would be 32. Now it's important, just like with rectangles, to put your units. So area equals 32 inches squared.